Now, families, some of them are in limbo as they try to navigate new federal rules.
And this is all over immigrant families and renewing their commercial driver's license. They're trying to do that. 10 TV investigative reporter Rochelle Aline looks into where the confusion is and how this is impacting local families.
I'm trying to prove them that I am a permanent resident, but then they said, yeah, we don't accept your document.
Julio Soto has been trying to renew his commercial driver's license with the Ohio BMV for months, and the delay is connected to a recent change in federal rules. They now say that immigrants have to prove they are permanent residents or U.S. citizens to keep their CDLs. Julio is Mexican, but has lived in Ohio for more than a decade. He applied for a 10-year green card 2 years ago, but the system is backlogged, and he's still waiting for his case to be heard. In the meantime, federal immigration officials gave him this I-551 stamp in his passport to show that he's still a legal and permanent U.S. resident while he waits. But he says BMV officials won't accept this as proof of his legal status and renew his CDL. In May, he appealed the BMV's decision and recently got a letter saying he won his case. So last week, Julio went back to the BMV to renew his CDL, but things didn't go as planned.
They told us that someone is going to call us, and we actually received a phone call the next day telling us that, yeah, we cannot renew your license because we cannot accept your green card.
Did they at least explain their reasoning why?
No, they just said that it came down from FMCSA now that they are no longer accepting that green card.
The FMCSA is the federal agency that regulates CDLs and many other things. And in an email to the BMV, the FMCSA said they can only accept an unexpired permanent residency card. It goes on to say that a stamp, like the one in Julio's passport, isn't enough to prove permanent residency.
In my opinion, I am being discriminated.
We asked Julio's attorney about all of the confusion over his residency status.
Is it fair to say that it feels like the goalpost keeps moving when it comes to handling these cases?
Yes, and that's what happens when agencies don't talk to each other when they pass regulations.
We also asked Senator Bernie Moreno what someone in Julio's position can do.
If anybody's in that situation, that's my job. That's what my team's job is, to make sure that that gets fixed. So please make certain that you give them my office's contact information and email, and my team will get that to you.
But Julio and his wife Aletta say they already called Senator Moreno's office weeks ago and are still waiting to hear back. And they add that they're now working on a new way to get both the BMV and the FMCSA to see their side of things.
When we're going to sue?
So you guys are considering a lawsuit?
Not considering, we are going through it.
Yes.
The pair say they're also working to figure out their finances since Julio lost his trucking job because he can't renew his CDL.
I'm getting a huge debt. We have no income.
In Columbus, Rochelle Aline, 10 TV News.
Now, if you have a story our 10 Investigates team should look into, send us an email at the address on your screen, 10investigates@10tv.com.